Brody. And she doesn't want to bury her son as well.
Kidding me? Signed.
Junior has heard enough saying, keep my dad's name out your mouth.
Is that done?
Junior has become
got his ass beat by a 14-year-old boy. And this idiot has the gall to say that WWE is scouting him. You really think Triple H wants to hire a guy who gets this kicked out of him by a 14-year-old? Really?
Just look kind of how clearly he was like guarding his hands like that.
Like, bro, you got
he doesn't
beat
know how
up
to work.
You don't know how to work. You got beat up by a 14-year-old. It wouldn't surprise me if Brody Lee went up to him at the urinal and said, "Damn, I'm bigger than you." You know, it's like,
he said, "Stop it."
How much ritual humiliation does Joey Janela have to go through?
Dude, he's dating Megan Bain, but I'm thinking it's more like a Stephanie Triple H kind of relationship, you know?
Yeah! I'm thinking you're onto something there. Just so, yeah, this is not going to impress Triple H, seeing you get your ass beat by a 14-year-old. I'm just saying, it's not going to work out like you think it is. What a weird individual.
Brody.
Rhea Ripley came really close to breaking Mi Chen's neck because she's not strong enough to lift her up for Razor's Edge. So, Mi Chen, Yim, whatever you want to call her, she kicked off the ropes to assist her. Like, if it weren't for Mia Yim doing that, she probably would have badly hurt this poor woman. So, yeah, props to Mia Yim for being a professional and knowing what she's doing and working herself out of a terrible situation.
Well, and that's the thing with Rhea Ripley. It's like, this is the problem with this chick. It's like, if you've seen her as of late, she's gotten really thin. And again, like, I'm not trying to body shame Rhea. I mean, I got a lot of material, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to body shame her, but I'm saying is that if you're going to be a powerhouse wrestler, you got to have muscle. You got to be able to fucking, lift some heavy bitches. And Rhea can't do that, right? Especially now she can't do it. So for Rhea, I'm saying this with all respect, okay? Go to OnlyFans, be a mommy dommy over there. You'll become a multimillionaire.
Either that or get back on the gear. Turn into Roydy Ripley again. We need to see Roydy Ripley is going to save the ratings. Not really, but at least it'll save Triple H's heart on. So, you got that going for you. Rhea Ripley.
Stop! Don't pour pasta water down the sink. I am liquid gold.
This is the thing that we keep talking about, man. Like, why are they taking so much unnecessary risk? Like, she could have no joke, she could have become a paraplegic. It's not like she could have broken her neck and become paralyzed from the waist down.
Well, that's the thing, too. She's lucky she's Japanese and she's used to taking bumps on her neck and her skull. So that's the one thing I can give her. She's a tough woman, but at the same time, she's not that great of a wrestler. And people need to drop this whole notion of her being the best wrestler in the world. She's not even top 100. Let's be honest.
I don't see why so many people argue with us on that. Like, what are they seeing in her that we're not seeing?
Asian fetish.
This is the thing that we keep talking about, man. Like, why are they taking so much unnecessary risk? Like, she could have no joke, she could have become a paraplegic. It's not like she could have broken her neck and become paralyzed from the waist down.
Well, but let's go ahead and talk about Italy. I can't believe they're doing this, man. WWE has revealed a $12,000 ticket where fans can make pasta with their favorite wrestlers in Italy. The package includes a high-end travel experience around the event. They're really doing everything they can, TKO, to bleed these WWE fans dry. I've never felt more bad for WWE fans than I do right now. I mean, a lot of them are stupid marks with money, but at the same time, it's like $12,000 to make a pasta dish with Liv Morgan. Now, granted, some fat nerd would be like, I paid $10K just to be right next to her. What if it's Logan Paul?
What if it's Logan Paul? Or, like, what if they put him in, like, those bubbles?
Like, what are you going to do in a situation like that? You can't walk away, bubble boy. You're stuck. You're going to be making pasta in your bubble.
You're stuck. Liv's like, oh, keep that fat neck man away from me. He stinks.
Well, that's the great thing, too, is, like, you need to contain... Honestly, with some of these fat neckbeards, you need to quarantine them. But let's go ahead and talk about Italy.
I can make any...
How did you come up with your finishing move? I stole it. Easiest answer. There's a gentleman by the name of Kenta who wrestles in Japan for Pro Wrestling Noah. I was in a pinch. Everything's been stolen and used. That's why I actually kept the name. I didn't try to change it to the Punk Out or Punkorama. I was blatantly ripping this poor bastard off, so I kept the name, kind of as an homage to him. He's a hell of a talented guy.
I'm not going to change the name. I'm just going to make a bunch of money off of it, put it on shirts, and that way he won't get a dime. Yeah, it's all me, and I get to make all the money.
Who else did he rip off? Colby Carino or Steve Carino?
He ripped off Steve Carino's haircut and his tights. Yeah, and then he was even ripping off Raven a little bit with the crucifixion pose. You know, so he's doing that for a little bit. He has ripped off so many people. He is King Ripoff.
How did you?
What's the whole meaning of a hound dog? Butt sniffing, dick licking, all kind of wrong, y'all. I'm in the club, smoking on the square. Step on out to get a little fresh air, but I can't do that. I get attacked like a cardiac. People rushing front to back, like Sinat. Ain't nothing wrong with giving me props, but acting like the punk ass cops are swinging off my nuts. Gotta stop. What's the whole meaning of a?
Let's talk about a case of bad booking. Let's go ahead and talk about this right here. WWE, don't you learn? Don't you learn with something like this?
Bro, did you see the dislike ratio on that video?
I did. I'm going to show you here in just a second. So, check this out. This is the first one that came up.
Oof.
Oof. Mad oof there. Mad oof. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And then it gets worse. So, let's go ahead and check this out.
They're showing you. The fans are showing you. They're sick and tired of these boring NXT whacking old jobbers that Triple H loves. No, enough of them. Stop shoving them down their throats. This is the crowd, and the crowd even booed that. So, like, they're telling you in every way possible, stop pushing these people.
Let's talk about a case. So, now this is something I'm not excited about. I think it's pretty lame, actually. Check out what this fat, broke-ass Nikita Lyons-looking Mark did. Brooklyn preschool director allegedly stole $2.75 million in tuition and spent $350K on WWE tickets. Now, I think it's very cool. Let me say this much. Cool part is that she went and took a bunch of kids that would have never been able to experience this ultra-greedy modern-day WWE product. She was able to have these kids go and have this experience, so that's cool. Part is, all the people, they got money stole from them for such a mark-ass activity like going to a wrestling event. So, now this is something I'm not...
What's the sexiest language?
The curse lives on. It never fails. You had Billions season 2, gone. You had Young Rock season 3. She comes in, gone. You got Star Trek Starfleet Academy second season, gone. Now, in all fairness, I'm not going to put this on Becky because Becky, she did the best she could. You had to realize that franchise was cursed from the get-go. Anytime you make lesbian Star Trek, you're done. You're done.
Ooh, they have like Holly Hunter as the Starfleet captain.
You could have had Jim Ross with the wig. It would have been amazing.
It would have been the same thing. You would have been like, you would have had an easier time understanding him because the bitch they chose like. It's like, but at least he'll be entertaining and captivating. And if you put him in a wig, I guess it'll be LGBTQ friendly. I don't know.
The curse.
Springs like a cat, up, over, and right back for his feet. Chaplin's got springs in his boots tonight. Oh, the rope. Good heavens, a backflip. He hooks ahead. Over goes the big fella. The little tramp's climbing high. He's on the top strand. Take off. Flying body.
Can you hear?
And new from Action Zone Toys, the Hitman Talking Wrestler Doll.
I hate Goldberg, and I hope he dies and rots in hell.
I love you, Hitman.
The Hitman, 8 tough talking phrases, attitude included. And new from Action...
Oh, it's HB Gay.
Thanks for the bump. HB Gay Showstopper Series action figure. Voice activated with fun powder and safety pad. Available now.
Playset. Relive the wildest moment in wrestling history with the Brian Pillman, Steve Austin Home Invasion playset.
Pop 'em, Pillman. Bang.
With a popping action handgun, breakaway door, shattered window, and 2 fully posable figures, the showdown never stops. Set. Relive the...
They say that they're a company for the kids. They're a PG company. Yet you always see Cody doing Wheatland vodka, and you always see WWE stars doing meet and greets for Fireball. And here they couldn't even get like a good Photoshop. He's got a reverse hand. What is this?
Only the best for WWE. You know, they're only giving the best for their fans with their reversed hand Photoshop. You know what I love about this too? I love the hypocrisy. We're a family-friendly company, sponsored by Fireball.
Yeah, seriously. Fireball whiskey and Wheatland vodka. That's all you see nowadays. So it tells me that they're desperate for sponsors, regardless of whatever they can get.
It goes to they're not getting the high-paying advertisers. They're not getting like the Lexuses, the Mercedes. You almost never see a Mercedes commercial on Raw.
Well, you got to ask yourself, why do you always see alcohol in fast food? They want you to numb and dumb yourself.
Numb and dumb yourself. And like those are low-paying advertisers, man. Those aren't the big kahunas. They're not getting high-paying advertising dollars.
They say that